Okay, so what if the US dollar collapsed in 2026? It's a pretty shocking thought, and it's actually the main idea in a book called Fiscal Resilience. Today, we're going to break down its survival guide, look at the warnings it's putting out there, and the strategies it suggests for dealing with a potential financial storm. Yeah, that's a gut punch of a question, isn't it? But according to the source material we're looking at, just facing this possibility is really the first step toward building some kind of defense. This very question is what frames the entire survival guide we're about to dive into. All right, first things first, let's get on the same page. When the source uses a word as dramatic as collapse, what are they actually talking about? It's probably not what you're picturing from some disaster movie. So at its core, the book defines a collapse as extreme currency devaluation. This means your dollars don't just, vanish, but what they can actually buy completely tanks. The number in your bank account might look the same, but its power out in the real world is a shadow of its former self. This slide makes a really critical distinction. We've all felt normal inflation, right? It's kind of like a slow leak in a tire. But hyperinflation, that's a total blowout. It's a financial firestorm where your money loses value not year over year, but hour by hour. So with that definition locked in, let's make it personal. What would this new reality actually mean for your wallet day to day? $50. Let that sink in for a second. According to the book's hypothetical scenario, this could be the price of a single loaf of bread. It's a simple but totally shocking number, and it's meant to show you just how fast hyperinflation can turn everyday items into luxury goods. And this table just expands on that idea, showing a pretty stark before and after. A $4 gallon of gas jumps to $100. Your $5 coffee is now $125. This isn't just about things getting a bit pricier, it's about the entire math of daily life just completely breaking down. And this is what it does to your savings. This chart shows how that $10,000 you worked so hard to put away could have its purchasing power sliced in half in just 1 month and be worth only a tiny fraction of its original value in a single quarter. It's a brutal illustration of why, in this kind of scenario, just holding cash becomes the riskiest thing you can do. Okay, it's a sobering picture for sure, but the book doesn't just sound the alarm and leave you there. It shifts to a proposed plan of action it calls fiscal resilience. So how does it suggest someone could possibly ride out this kind of storm? The guide's solution is really built on this 3-part defensive strategy. It's not about trying to get rich, it's about trying not to lose what you already have. The main ideas are pretty straightforward. Stop relying only on the dollar, get rid of the financial weight of debt, and own things you can actually touch. Let's break those down. So step 1 is all about diversification. The book points to things that are often called safe havens. The whole idea here is to own assets whose value isn't directly tied to the dollar. Think about things with real physical value like gold and silver, or real estate, or things people will always need like commodities. Even stable foreign currencies are mentioned as a way to hedge your bets. The next step is getting rid of debt, which the source calls a financial anchor in this kind of storm. And it's a perfect description, right? High-interest debt, especially from things like credit cards, can just spiral completely out of control when the cost of everything else is exploding and your income has no way of keeping up. It basically becomes an inescapable trap. So, what's the big takeaway here? What does this all add up to? Well, the guide's final point isn't about buying one specific thing. It's about a fundamental shift in your entire way of thinking. And this quote right here, it really gets to the heart of the whole argument. The author isn't claiming to have a crystal ball and know for sure that a collapse is happening in 2026. What they're arguing is that building fiscal resilience is a smart move no matter what the future holds, because it prepares you for uncertainty itself, not just one single outcome. And so in the end, the source leaves us right here with this one big question for you, the reader. It's a challenge, really, to look at your own financial situation not through the lens of trying to predict a crash, but through the lens of preparing for any kind of economic turbulence. It's asking a simple question: are you ready for the unexpected?